Hey guys, and welcome to a Valorant video. Today we're going to be discussing the aggressive playstyle and hopefully how to pull it off successfully. Now, I am no pro. I've only been playing the closed beta for 2 days and never played CSGO before, so honestly, seriously, I'm not that great, but I want to more so strategically discuss the strategy, and hopefully you guys can have fun with the playstyle the same way I'm having fun with it. Now, the way I break down aggressive playing is two things: peeking corners first, consistently moving towards your enemies. Even if you're crouched, you're still the one who's moving, not camping a corner or holding a corner. Or you're playing hyper aggressive, in which you're making a ton of noise. That's basically how I break down playing aggressively, but that's enough of the intro. Let's actually break it down and get straight into it.
Enemy remaining. Fucking nice.
Alright, the first thing to discuss is hyper-focusing and tracking, and I'm going to break that down the best I can. Here I want to take the upper ground, but immediately I see someone at window. This is the first enemy that caught my eye, so I'm going to hyper-focus her and take her out as quickly as possible.
One down.
Now that she's out of the way, the next person I see is on my left. You see their little head popping out, but I also see someone on my right. However, because the first person I spotted was the person on my left, I'm going to hyper focus them, then worry about the other enemy. Once the enemy's out of the way, now it's time for me to think, what happened to the person on my right? They had to go somewhere, so I have to decide, do I need to push through this door here, or do I need to reposition? Luckily, the noise they make answers that question. After hearing them, I quickly reposition, push forward, they peek, and I take them out. As you can see, I'm consistently moving no matter what it is. Something quickly important to note here is I could wait this corner for the enemy to come to me, but I get anxious and turn the corner first. This is because there are still 3 enemies left and I do not want to get sandwiched, and that's the whole point of the aggressive playstyle. Right here, I saw the enemies, I would have been sandwiched. Of course, I do pop back out. I see the Sage first, so I want to focus her. That's what hyper-focusing is. I do whiff the shot, but I did try to focus her and basically failed. From here throughout the rest of the clip, it's actually a defensive playstyle. I didn't want to choke out on the ace. The next thing we'll be discussing is how to be unpredictable. The first thing I do here is push on my left and completely miss all my shots. However, my location is now revealed and he has the upper hand, so I want to take that away from him by hopefully playing aggressively but unpredictably in order to hopefully confuse him. Now, I know I didn't secure the kill myself, but hopefully it is a good example for unpredictable movement in order to take the upper hand. Now here again, I make a random amount of shots into the smoke and pick someone. However, the enemy Sona knows where I am. So in this case, I do the same thing but a little bit different. I throw down a smoke because smokes always mislead the enemy. This is so important and such a key aspect to a lot of the strategy here. When you throw a smoke, they believe you're going to either push through it, reposition, so in this case maybe reposition to the wall on my left over there, or maybe I'm just using it to completely hide, so they're going to try to shoot through it. But in this case, none of that is true. I'm just throwing it as a distraction and jumping over the box. He didn't see it coming, and with my ult, I take him out very, very quickly. But yeah, hopefully you understand tip 2, taking away the upper hand and honestly being unpredictable. Of course, something I want to kind of sneak in here is when you're playing aggressive, make sure you know what you're doing before you jump into it. If I'm jumping up this zipline, I know I'm expecting an enemy, so get ready to act fast. Playing aggressive without, I guess, a plan will lead to death. Alright, so tip number 3, and I guess the last thing I want to cover, is playing aggressive on the objective. So I've showed you basically how to play aggressive towards getting kills, but kills is not how you win this game. Well, actually, it's one of the ways, but another way is the objective. So playing aggressive on the objective is very important. In this play, as you saw, I peeked through the box, jumping over to get a nice view of the bomb site. Actually, what is it called? The spike site? I don't know. Anyways, I take out the enemy and then dash in to plant as fast as possible. However, this example is a little bit better here. With my teammates alongside me, I jump up here on Sage's ice wall and take, again, a look at the bomb site here. I see someone there. My teammate takes him out. I know there's still someone on my right. as my teammate just died to them, so I have to wait before playing aggressive on the site. However, teamwork makes the dream work. As my Viper has a clear view of the window, I then jump into cover, use smoke as a distraction, and begin to plant the spike. My Viper did then die, and I quickly kick into the aggressive playstyle for the kills as I peek first, kill the guy at the door, reposition since the enemy knows where I am by jumping over, whiff all my shots like an idiot, but regardless, still end up pulling in the play barely before again repositioning to hide and defend the bomb. Then my teammate makes a 600 IQ shot call, and yeah.
He's defusing. Oh wait, never mind. Scratch out. I'm so.
Easy.
I kind of forgot what the sound of defusing sounded like. My bad.
Anyhow, that's about all the tips that I at least personally had in mind. This last play is once again an aggressive bomb plant, using everything I basically talked about before: peeking first, clearing the bomb site, jumping in, planting, but it does require a lot of teamwork. This game isn't a solo game, and I can't say that you're going to have success with the aggressive playstyle, and I definitely cannot recommend saying it is the best playstyle, it's going to be meta, and it's what all the pros are going to do, because it's not. I doubt it. It's more so just extremely fun, and I had a lot of fun playing the beta for the last 2 days and wanted to share some things that I learned with you guys, and like I said at the beginning, hopefully you guys can just use it to have a lot of fun. But yeah. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Leave any feedback in the comments down below. Consider hitting that like button and maybe even subscribing if you want. I mean, it would help out. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.